Welcome back to the QORcast podcast. And today, we're gonna be doing some hating, justifiable hatred. Towards a not so good org. We're hating today. Danny's so excited to hate, he's licking his lips. He could taste the hating. Right? So Cloud9, they did our boy dirty. They cut Note after 3 matches. 1 America's matches and 2 EWC qualifiers. So now, if you guys don't know why this affects us specifically, he was basically our best player.
They ruined us.
Yeah. And they were very adamant. Very adamant. I'm not going to leak exactly what they said, but they're very adamant on getting Note from us, is what I can say. And they did a lot of jumping and a lot of going through hoops because they really wanted Note. So we gave it to him midway through this. Well, was it midway through the season? End of the season, I believe. We agreed on.
It was like right after we lost playoffs in stage 2.
Yeah, we gave up Note. He didn't play until the last match of stage 2 of Americas. So they only played that, and then he played 2 EWC matches. They lost both of them. All right, fair. He's only been on the team for.
Note, I would like to point out, I'm pretty sure Note top fragged in that game.
He performed.
Jeez.
So he did well, and now we're looking at this, and now they came out and said, "Oh, we dropped him." And the excuse in my personal opinion is bullshit. So
I have another one to pick.
Ooh,
Let me just fact check this real quick. But hold on, I have a cannon download here. Was it here? Okay, yes. Notexxd. Okay, for the past 2 years, he has been hailed as one of the he's like the controller prodigy of Americas. Okay, insane on Omen, and since he joined Core, he's been insane on Astra. What do they put him on in the EWC qualifiers? ISO.
Good comms, guys.
So you're telling me you pick up Notexxd, who has been an insane Omen, insane Astra. He's fine on Brim. He can play all these controller characters. He is known to be the controller. He's played controller on nearly every team, and you put him on ISO, and then his performance issues.
Yeah, that's also a big thing I noticed. Also, I saw those 3 matches, and I was like, he's kind of off roll for some reason. So I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know if they already realized, oh, we lost stage 2. We're just gonna call quits. We're just gonna experiment. But I did want to read some of this, by the way, and I really want to emphasize this is like the Cloud9 motto. They like to pick up somebody, or they like to do something, and then they only do it for a couple months, and then they change everything. So here's what they said. Today, we announced the departure of Note and the return of Vic to Cloud9 Valorant. Note joined us on the trial for the Stage 1, playing our Stage 1 match versus G2 and the EWC NA qualifiers. And then, after 2 months of practice since, so they've been basically together for almost 2.5 months, right? Practicing and competing. During the stretch, it became clear to us that we weren't progressing at the pace we needed to compete in Stage 2. By the way, they've been together for 2 months, maybe 2.5 months.
Can I make another point?
Mm-hmm.
Their key to their apparently solution to not progressing was to regress back to their old roster, which they didn't progress with to begin with.
Made no sense.
They must have Einstein himself as the GM over there. Really good stuff.
I genuinely don't know how this org is even partnered in Valorant in general. I hope they don't get partnered next year. No, I don't give a fuck. I hope they don't get partnered next year. While we're exploring our options, we had a conversation with Vic in which he informed us as his Tier 1 fire came back during his run in VCL. He's ready to compete in VCT again, and his familiarities with the team made this a difficult but necessary call to help the team progress and accelerate our rookies' development.
What are rookies?
What
'Cause you picked
rookies
up
do
a
you have
rookie,
now?
And now you're benching him again.
Your one rookie that you had, you benched him, right?
No, yeah, they
And
had Jack as well. They had Jack and they got Fireball ups now too.
yeah,
They do have rookies, but like, come on, bro.
yeah. A line of sight document episode will be released early next week covering stage 1 and the time since, in which more insight will be provided. So my thing is like, I'm also not annoyed that you dropped him. I'm also annoyed that you took him away from us.
I didn't do anything.
They took him from us. They stole him. Literally picked him up and stole him from us after stage 2 when we were having. Okay, we had a down stage. We just won stage 1. We had a down stage 2. No problem, right? And then you decide to only play him 3 matches and then call it quits. Now he can't play in state and Valorant and VCT.
His year's done, basically.
Yeah, his year is done. He can't play in VCT. He can't compete anymore. There's no more VCL after this stage, so he can't compete in this one anymore. So he's basically has to play ranked and trial for the next 3 months, 4 months until trials come up for next year's VCT. So now I'm questioning is like, what was your thought process? Who I need to know, was it the management position? Was it the head coach? Because how much power does the head coach really have at this point where he can get to control everybody? Or is he just like, I like this guy more than this guy, even though this makes more sense? So it made no sense to me because like, why? Like what was the thought process behind this? You guys haven't made a single international since the VCT partnership. You guys have not made one international event. Not won a trophy, won a game. You haven't even made it there. You haven't played a single round of international event, and we're not counting Sao Paulo for year 1 because everyone got invited to that one. So we're not counting that. So it made no sense because what is wrong with this org? Like, if this is how the org is going to keep running, what's the whole point of even playing with Cloud9 at this point? Like, I understand they're in tier 1, so pros are going to take their option because 1, you get to play in tier 1, you get to show off, and you're getting the salary of tier 1, which is great. But at this point, it's like, next year, is Cloud9 stocks just going to go down? Like, if they don't make partnership, what's the whole point of being on Cloud9? When they might just drop you afterwards. Like, there's no...
For those of you who are new to watching Valorant, this is not the first rodeo with Cloud9. They're known to make sporadic roster changes throughout the year, and they're known to bring back a lot of their old players that they got rid of recently. Bring them back, bench them again, bring them back, bench them again. I won't take any names. You can do the homework yourself. But, there's a reason that people aren't happy about this. It's not the first time.
It just makes no sense. I don't... This is like, by the way, this is the Cloud9 motto for all their games, by the way. This is not just Valorant. They do this with everything. They do this with Apex. They do this with when they were in Rocket League. They do this in fucking CS. Like, they do this everything. So now my question is, who is when you get hired and when you get interviewed at Cloud9, is one of your set of skills being like, yeah, I like to make sporadic changes in life? Be like, yo, you're hired.
I'm an indecisive person who needs to make a new decision every 5 fucking minutes.
Bro, you're head of esports for Cloud9. Congratulations. So I got the clear for this. Fuck Cloud9. Because you guys clearly don't know how to do shit.
I got the clear for this.
So fuck you guys. Because you guys have ruined you guys not only ruined his basically his year for 3 matches. You ruined basically our stage also. So we had a chance of actually making it to champions, and you ruined that shit for us. So now I'm hate watching all of your games. I'm hate watching you guys. I used to hate watch Furia. Furia, you can retire now. I am hate watching Cloud9 for as long as I am alive from now on. I am hate watching from now on. If there is no haters, I am dead. That's how much of a hater I am. So, mark it. I've been and everything.
I have been a Cloud9 disliker since the beginning of Valorant esports because I have never agreed to any of the roster changes that they made.
Yeah.
This to me was like they were in the grave already, and now they like lit a fire onto it. So it's like, dude, for your like PR, like surely like they're looking at what people are saying online, right? Like, there's no way they're not.
I don't even know, like, at this point, like, just their PR, because I think what the case is, how do I say this? I think every player, pros are still gonna get picked. If a check comes in, they're gonna play it. Their morale,
No,
their
of
morals
course, but
go out the
like
window.
for the chances of partnership next year, for example.
It can't be high now.
No, I don't think it is.
I
That's the
don't.
thing.
In my opinion, I do not think Cloud9 deserves to be a partner next year. If they are
Yeah.
making changes like this, and they have not made a single international event, brother, Furia has made an international event before them, and they were shit for 2 years. They were intentionally shit. Not like but they couldn't really qualify. No, they were shit for 2 years. And then this last year they finally locked in and they actually made international events. So,
May I point out that Furia made an international event after keeping their talent from QOR Gaming? Just saying.
You're actually so right.
they kept their talent for QOR Gaming for more than a year, or at least about a few months, at least more than 6 months, and they made an international event. QOR knows how to produce talent. Just people who pick them up don't know how to use them, clearly, for some reason. So our stock, this is a core stock up. Our stocks are going up. We might not make partners next year, but hey, our stocks going into next year, high as fuck.
How many partner
We
teams are
win
there
even
going to
when we
be?
lose.
So next year, partner teams are going to be 8.
8, I think.
So how it works, basically, it is still an open bracket, right? So think about this. How next year is working is you still have to be an open bracket, and it's still open bracket to qualify for Masters and all that. But partner teams don't have to go through the open bracket to go
they
into
just
Masters.
go through like top whatever.
They skip step 1
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they only need to do step 2 to qualify for Masters. That's all the partner team is. So by the way, partner teams still have to be good. They can't just like do shit.
Yeah.
So they still have to be good in general. So this partner team, so if Cloud9 can't even make a single international event now, they can't make anything afterwards. So, and then it's only going to get better. So it's only going to get a tougher experience, because now, for example, like people like, for example, let's say if FlyQuest and Shopify don't make partner next year, just out of the blue, right? They don't make so you still have Shopify, you have FlyQuest, you have us who also almost made it, and we've actually almost gotten into it. We've won stages and we actually almost got up there. So we have a reason to also get stronger, and we can pick up players and develop them. But now, do partner teams even hold the weight that they do now? So because you're a partner team doesn't mean you're actually going to be playing in international events. You're collecting a bigger check. That's really what the difference is. So it's going to be interesting how many teams are actually going to be qualifying. I do hope more orgs join next year, because again, it's only going to grow Valorant.
I mean, I think just by nature they will, because it's open qualifiers.
Yeah, I think the open qualifiers. I think it's also still the incentive of like what's going on with the item, with like skin shops and all that. We're going to see how that works. But yeah, I think that's also
skin shops, like for the
like bundles, like team bundles.
The bundles?
Like,
it's only the partner teams that are gonna get it.
So if now only the partner teams, like, there you go. Cloud9 can go be shit for 5 years and still collect a check. So there's that. Now there's
gonna be buying it, I guess.
Yeah,
I
like I don't even know.
But...
Yeah, now that's also the big thing is like how are people gonna buy Cloud9? I mean, there's also gonna be Cloud9 fans everywhere, but no. I don't know. I hope they don't make partners, so they actually have to work for their shit, and they actually have to produce talent for them to actually make anything. But yeah, that's the Valorant news. I also do want to make another big news. I don't know if you guys been hearing about Sony and their big thing about 2028.
With the discs.
Yeah. So this is actually a very big topic, and it's actually monumental. PlayStation announced that in 2028 they will no longer be doing discs as sales for video games for their consoles. So if you ever have, you know how in previous
going back to cassettes.
Yeah.
VCR.
No, so everything is gonna be digital. Yeah. So everything is gonna be digital. This is a massive issue. One is because PlayStation can decide whenever they want to remove the game from your store.
Or from your
play.
Yeah.
Yeah, from your account. They can physically remove games from your account now. And that's a big thing, because now they have a full monopoly of the games that you play in your console. So if you guys haven't noticed, I want you to hit up Sony's Twitter account real quick. And not just Sony Entertainment. I want you to hit their PlayStation like PlayStation account.
Mhm.
I want you to see how many likes to comment ratio there are. For example, their latest one they just posted, that was 8 hours ago. It has 967 likes, 5.2 thousand
Replies.
comments.
That's crazy.
They have 5 point, and then the one previously 1.5 likes, 6.8 comments. The previous one 2K likes, 5.6 comments. And every single one has been community noted explaining why they have been shit on. So this is like a massive news because now it's also like, yes, oh, you're on PC, you guys don't have disc also. But yes, we also use Steam, and people also can pirate games online when you're on PC.
Yeah,
So-
why does it matter if you could just pirate the games?
Yeah. We don't need the disc. We just literally can pirate the game. So that's also another reason. But also that's also the reason why PlayStation is not doing exclusives anymore on PC because they don't want their games to be pirated. That's a big news. I feel like everyone should also go shit on their Twitter account because that is a big thing. And it's gonna affect again a lot of it because now you don't have ownership of your game. This is a very big matter. You have no ownership of your game anymore because if they remove this.
Well, something I wonder, like, about the decision making in that is because, like, aren't there two editions of both the Xbox and the PlayStation? Like, one with
Yeah.
a disc drive and one without a disc drive?
Yeah,
I would be
so-
very curious to see what the ratio of sales to, like, between the two are. Because I can't imagine, like, I can't tell you the last time I bought a physical disc. Even when I played, like, on Xbox. Like, on my Xbox One, I have, like, 3 discs over, like, on my shelf. But other than that, like, for the whole livelihood of that console, I, like, always bought digital. So, I mean, like, I
think
feel
it's
like a
not-
lot of the, like, I don't agree that, like, yeah, Sony is being weird and that they could, like, basically brick your system at any point and, like, they could erase your library at any point. Like, that, I
That's
think is
weird.
fucked up. Like, it, like, in any regard, regardless of it was Sony. I know Nintendo does the same shit. But, like, I feel like the disc thing, I would be willing to bet that 80 to 90% of the people that leave comments like that don't buy discs anymore anyways.
Yes, I understand maybe the sales wise also, but I also think about it's really about ownership. Because now it's the case is like, okay, so if I don't own the game, so piracy is not a theft. Is that the argument we're gonna go with now? So if I don't own this video game, if they say you don't own this video game, now does that mean if I pirate this game, is that not theft? Because I don't own it anymore. I don't even own it in the first place. It's not theft. So people are gonna be more inclined to like pirate games. They're gonna be more inclined to find games and then maybe download the code for it, upload it to PC. I mean, look at Bloodborne. Someone was able to port Bloodborne onto PC. It took long.
It only
It
took
took a
10
while.
years, but
It took a while. But now with this incentive, it's like, okay, cool. I can't play Wolverine. Bet there's gonna be groups of people trying to port that game onto PC, so then people can buy it and pirate it, right? I think this also goes back to one thing that I saw Gabe once said. It's like to combat piracy is just to make your product better, right? Because for Valve and how this is a very famous interview that I saw. He basically said, we don't want to compete with the pirators. We want to compete with ourselves. And if your product is so bad that it needs to be pirated, then why? Then it's on you more than the actual product. So this is also a big thing that I have a feeling for, that maybe their product is not that good to the point where if people are going to start pirating, it means your product's not good. I mean, for example, look at, like, I think also pricing matters too. Because you can't say, like, for example, Mecha Chameleon. That just sold 10 million copies. And that game is what? $6?
like $4 or some shit.
Yeah. So it's not it's also pricing also. So I think there's a lot of incentives to maybe help the consumer and instead of making this hobby very, very expensive for more people or for the average Joe. Because again, they're accommodating to streamers and YouTubers. They're not accommodating to the 99.9% of people that actually consume their product, which is average people like us. and people who actually just work jobs or regular jobs. So I think this is gonna hurt them. The console sales for PS6, if they do this, no one's gonna buy the PS6 when it comes out.
I think with
If it's
the
only
new
PlayStation.
the new shit coming with Xbox, if you buy a PlayStation, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Okay,
At this
especially
point,
with the Steam like interface that it's gonna have.
mm-hmm. It makes no sense. And at that point, it's like, okay, go buy a PC. At that point, it's like, why you need a console? At that point, go buy a PC. So,
Yeah.
that's it for the news. But yeah, also, I don't know if you guys are. I mean, this is where we kind of implied it, but yeah, our season's over. We're no longer our 2026 season for Valorant is officially over.
Well, for the rest of the year, it's over.
Oh yeah, sorry, for the rest of the year. So
Sheesh.
we'll be back next year. Keep
Yep.
it. If you guys want any
Shout out
updates, so,
the Challenger circuit for having us.
yeah.
There's no more challenges anymore, so big respect to Liga Ace. Shout out to everybody involved. You know, it's been a good time, been a great
Yeah.
time. Yeah, I mean, we couldn't close it out. We got close. We got close. If we won that game against SRB, it was within reach. But you know, it is what it is. Couldn't make it the whole way through. But you know, more things coming next year.
Hopefully. Alrighty, guys. Thank you guys for
And
watching.
I heard
Goodbye.
Note is now available for pickup. So.
Alrighty, guys. Bye bye.